So we're going to show you how to link the AD300 Pro with the X Pro version 2. When you turn on your X Pro, you'll notice typically it's going to default to channel 21 and it'll have Group A activated. Most of the time when you first turn on your 300, it's also probably going to default to 21 in Group A. But I'm going to show you how to change that and go to whatever channels you want, and a couple of other little things that you might want to do just to make things work easier and more consistently. So first thing we want to do is when we get our controller going, go ahead and hit your menu button here, and what you'll notice, it takes you into a radio a radio menu. Go ahead and get into that one. And then right here it allows you to change your channel. So you just tap that again and you can go and rotate your wheel here and go to whatever channel you want. Just for giggles here, we're going to go to channel 25 just so we can change it up a little bit. To finer tune things, you can also set an ID. It's something you might want to do if you ever run into any interference or you've got a bunch of people shooting together. It just kind of gives you a little more fine tuning. You've also got a scan option, and you can use that to find whichever channel has the best communication network with the least interference, all that good stuff. A setting you do want to pay attention to here is your distance. The controller is optimized for a short distance and a long distance. By default, it is set to the long distance mode. But most of us that are shooting in a studio sometimes have our lights pretty close to the camera. So for best reliability, go ahead and select that. Change that to the 0 to 30 setting. And then you'll be good to go. Go ahead and get back out of there. Hit that menu button. So now if you notice, we're on channel 25 and we've got Group A activated. So let's go over here to our light. And same thing, we want to get our light on the same channel so that it works with our controller. So you're going to press and hold this button right here. You see where it says GRCH. The thing on top is group, and if you just tap it, notice it changes the group on my light. Now if you press and hold it, it gives you the option, and my channel starts flashing. Then you come over here and you can hit this button and you can scroll up to channel 25, push that in, and set it, and you're good to go. Now you should, well, you can't really see it because I've got the light down here, but now you hit the test button here and we get a little flash. So now it should flash on whenever you're using your controller on your camera, and you should have the ability to change the power. And to do that, we're going to come over here, we'll tap that Group A. Notice it highlights everything. We use the wheel to crank it clockwise, and that takes our power up. Notice it's changing on the light as I make these adjustments. And then if we want to take it down, we roll it counterclockwise, and that takes the power down. Now if you wanted to add a second light in a different group, you would go ahead and you'd highlight Group B, come down here, find the mode button, tap that mode button while it's highlighted on Group B. The first option is TTL, and the second option, once you tap it again, takes you to manual mode. Same thing, now you can use that wheel to change the channel, or change the power level. And any of your lights that are in Group B and on the same channel, they'll adjust and go to that level right there. And you can do that with all your groups here. But right now we just have the one light, so we're going to go ahead and turn Group B off, get it highlighted again, tap that mode button again, you get back to the 2 dashes. That means that group is disabled and we're ready to go. So now you can start shooting with your light.